Did you start the film with Eric Stoltz, or
I shot with Eric Stoltz for 6 or 7 weeks.
You did?
Oh yeah, we shot almost the whole movie. I mean, we were pretty much done. We were at the point where you're looking at each other like, so you got anything lined up after this? Any TV shows or whatever? And then things were difficult on the set. Eric was not easy. He was doing a very methody thing. Everybody call me Marty.
Okay.
Except Leah, who's playing my mom, who I'm trying to make out with, off camera. Okay. Method, hot chick, no method.
Yeah.
So, he was doing all that stuff, and it was kind of difficult. I didn't, and of course, this is my first big movie. I mean, before that, I was killed in a kung fu movie, and I was on The Facts of Life and Knight Rider.
Right.
So I'm on this movie, and of course, I think, oh, it's me. It's got to be me. Everyone is talking about me behind my back or something, or I'm doing a bad job.
There was a tension in the air.
Something wasn't right. So then they actually they stopped production. We're not working today. We're not working today?
Oh, shit.
Are they closing the movie down or whatever? And there's no, we're not closing the movie down. We're just not working today. Okay, so I'm at home. I get a phone call from Bob Gale, the producer of the movie. Hey, Tom, listen. Could you come down to the studio? We'd like to talk to you.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
And I was told, listen, Bob, could you just tell me right now? Could you just tell me over the phone, man? Because I'd like to hear whatever you have to say right now. That'd be great. We'd really like to talk to you in person.
Jesus.
So if you could come down right now, Bob Zemeckis and I would like to meet with you. So I take the longest drive of my life, and I'm doing I'm shaking, and I'm saying, listen, Tom, you stay cool. When they fire, you stand up like a gentleman. Like a gentleman. And you shake their hand. And why, thank you for the opportunity. I'm sorry it didn't work out. And then, Alaskan fishing boat or whatever.
I'm going to go buy that tie my dad wants me to get.
Law school, exactly. And we'll quit and no one will ever see us again and everything will be fine. So I go into his office, Bob Gale's office, and then Crispin comes in. So the Rubik's Cube in my brain is just going crazy now, turning. So they're not stopping it. I guess Crispin and I are fired?
That's so fucked up they couldn't at least say, listen, you're fine, but we just need to talk to you.
Right. So they sit Crispin down and tell us pretty gravely, listen, fellas, we just wanted to say this thing is going fantastically. You guys are spectacular. The movie is unbelievable, but the bad news, we've had to fire Eric. Yeah. I melt like a cartoon character from my chair onto the ground, and I'm just like, I'm sort of laughing, and but I kind of saved it to kind of go, is he okay? Because so Eric was fired, and they said, we've got this guy, Michael J. Fox, who's on a TV show, Family Ties, and he's going to come on and redo all those parts of the movie.
Wow. Did you have to reshoot everything, or did they keep stuff from the original?
There's a big argument. I think they would have to pay Eric Stoltz. It's my belief that Eric Stoltz's fist punches me in the 50s cafe. Because I do not think that we reshot that because it was a close-up of me. Now, the editors and everyone out there who I think are interested in their skins or whatever, no, that's not true.
Right.
Eric Stoltz never appears in the movie. And I'm just like, look, I get punched in the face by somebody. I guess you want to sell it as it being a stunt man, but I think it was Eric Stoltz, and I think his fist comes through and punches me.
I'm sure like in 84, 85, they're like, what, were people going to have machines where they can just freeze frame things with perfect clarity? No one's ever going to know.
Look at that freckly fist.
Yeah.
I saw some of the... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tom.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, I saw some of the footage of Eric Stoltz.
Blu-ray.
They put it on the Blu-ray.
You knew they were going to, because they're saying no one will ever see this.
Yeah.
This all this footage is going to be stored right next to the Lost Ark. I mean, it's going to, and I'm like, they're going to, as soon as they can make money off it, bingo. Here's Eric.
He basically, it looked like he was playing, and I think they even alluded to, or they may have just said, he was playing it a little more, a little darker and a little more like not as fun, and Do you remember anything about his performance?
It was a very different thing.
Like too serious?
What do you want me to say? I think it was bad, and and he wasn't friendly to me. So I don't care. He was. I mean, Eric got fired a couple days before. He was just going to get his head pounded in because in the scene in the cafeteria where he's pushing me and Strickland comes up.
Yeah.
Like, Ted, hey, Ted, and I'm almost punching him in the face. He was pushing me so hard with his whole method thing. The method was very strong toward me.
Right.
So
because you're the antagonist.
Of course. So he was driving the heels of his hands hard into my collarbones. Mm-hmm. I mean, really pushing me. And I'm talking to him between takes, early takes. Hey, Marty. Quote unquote. You're just really. I mean, it's a movie. We could just pretend. We can take this. I mean, I will move back if you push me. Like I'm jutting back.
Right.
So we'll be cool. But just like you're going to break my collarbone, man. And he pretends he really doesn't hear me because I'm not in the scene with him at that point. And take two. Bam! Into my collarbones, and I'm starting. Pardon me, Eric. This is a movie. It's only in pretend times when you're getting paid that you can push me like that and I don't punch you right in the face. So, let's chill out. Bam! I had huge bruises on my chest and my collarbones were killing me. So,
you got Stoltz.
Like so many method actors like myself, I was going, live by the method, die by the method. In a couple of nights, I'm pulling you out of that car at the dance and we're going to see what happens then. Because we're going to totally method this thing out, baby. Yeah. So and then he got fired. So I never got to do anything.
Do you think about it sometimes?